So we're gonna do a few more tricks here just to be able to maximize what we can do on TinkerCAD. First thing, as a reminder, you should always be renaming your projects. So this is gonna be TinkerCAD tutorial 2 for me. You can do all of these on one work plane for credit for checking, but making a new video. So tutorial 2, we're looking at alignment, and grouping. And hit enter. So now rename, no more weird things that are really tough to see. So to align objects or to group them, first thing we need are a couple different objects. So let's drag in a box, pull in a pyramid. I can just go over there, and then I will make whatever that is, a round roof. To align them, pretty straightforward. I need to select all the items which I'd like to work with. You can see they are all chosen in there. I could make them all bigger, make them all smaller. I want to align. This is the align tool up here. And it gives me a lot of different options. I can align vertically. See here what it would do. Horizontally, which would bring them down. Or I could center all of them. So I need to align those to the left for the first one, which I think is pretty useful. So that covers the fact that I can align there. The second thing, and this is where I really feel like this is just an incredibly useful tool, is if I want to like center align, I can insert my cylinder. I'm going to add in another cylinder, and I want that one to be a hole, and I want it to be in the middle. So now if I select both of those items and I align them, I can align it to the center in the x-axis, center in the y-axis. Now when I were going to go to print, that would make sure that I was perfectly centered, which is a pretty useful thing. The last thing, and there's two different ways that you can check this in terms of grouping. So first off, let me bring back a box, pyramid, and a round roof again. Align all these guys. Align. Oops, not that way. That is a mistake, that's for sure. So let's undo it. I would like to align them. Not there. I'll align them vertically. Now you can see I've got a red cube, yellow pyramid, a blue roof. If I were to group them, say I wanted to put my roof on top of it and kind of make it a little duck shape here, command up to get my vertical, drag him over. I'll zoom in here in a sec, but I should have three shapes. Get close, beautiful. Again, let's align them. I'm all lined up nicely there, so let's center it. Great. Make sure he goes back a little bit. And if I wanted to print it, I would need him to be down. Zoom in. All things we know how to do. So now, that's pretty well lined up. Feeling pretty good that that's in contact. All right, so now that would be one shape. Now, if I wanted to move it and do a bunch of things with it, I would have to go and highlight it and be very careful as I moved it. Or I can group them. So by clicking the group icon, which is up here, that is what I wanted. Now, you can see they're not distinct colors. They're all one color. And if I click off, I select it, all of those pieces move together. You can, if you want to, also ungroup. It goes back to the way it was. But this is to group, so we'll group it. So that's a useful thing to be able to do. The other nice thing is if you are grouping an object with a hole, let's duplicate. Command D to duplicate. If I group an object with a hole, now I'm only left with the solid part of the object because it's not two things. It's just one object with a cutout. So a lot of times when you're working with holes, that group feature is really nice. So to get full credit, make sure that you are able to demonstrate alignment and also demonstrate grouping. Okay? That's all from this tutorial. Best of luck. Look forward to seeing what you print.